Good morning, traders. It's Tuesday, 13th of July, 2021. Had some news already this morning from England, GBP, Bank of England. Governor Bailey spoke 8:30 a.m. That wasn't on the list actually at the beginning of the week of the high priority news list, so that was added obviously quite recently, and we've seen a little bit of a drop on GBP, but nothing major from what I understand. Interesting though, GBP is actually one of the weakest currencies by the look of this. It's down against everything. So, okay, I don't know what was said in that speech or if that has anything to do with why pound is weak, but pound at the moment is down 25 pips down on USD, 55 on Aussie, 15 on CAD, not so much on Swissy, 10 pips, 55 pips on pound Kiwi. So let's see if that momentum to the pound continues and we get those that selling momentum continue, like I say. But a couple of charts of interest for me are Aussie yen, I should say. Just because, okay, we can see this movement. Can you see this movement to the downside? The lower highs, lower lows. We broke below this support level here, and there's a chance that it could have another move down. Okay, and I like this level here around about 80.72 because if we just go back, can you see this low here? This actually goes back quite a way to 2018. I don't really like going back too far, but you know, you can actually see if I drag that all the way there, can you see that interaction here, here, here? I'm going to drag it down a little bit there. There, there. So, you know, it may be attracted to this point, around about 80.72, 80.70, somewhere around there. So, I want to see sellers come into this market now. So, end of day traders can place. So, end of day trader means that you can't trade in the day. Okay, you can literally look at the trade, look at the charts once a day, probably at the end of the day, and decide what you want to buy or sell, if anything, and then you'd basically set your order, and then that would be it. You'd leave it alone, and then you'd come back at the end of the day and saw if it triggered or not. So we're looking for yesterday's low to be broken, and if we see that, then we could see that move to the downside. Okay, intraday traders could still look for that, okay, because we'll be looking for a change of cycle. So you can see on this 4 hourly time frame, in fact, let's go to the hourly. Okay, we can actually see prices moving up correction, a little move up, tiny correction, little move up, but those impulses to the upside there are not very big, are they? It was a nice big one here, and then this was a shorter one, and this was perhaps even shorter one. So is this move dying out? Well, there's a couple of things you can look for. Okay, you can look for a break of a CTL, counter trend line, and you may want to trade that if we close beneath there. I would certainly suggest a close below this low here, the swing low. So you could look for something like that, and then maybe a retest, and then look to sell into this level. You may want to look for a close below this low. Let me just draw in a little bit of a zone there. And do that. Okay, because then you've got a nice clean change of cycle. If you look at this as the, this is a double bottom really, but we'll call this the low, higher low. So break of that low there would indicate change of cycle, pull back, retest. It's a big number, look as well, 82 would be a nice sell opportunity from there. So be looking for anyway sellers to take charge of this market. Will they? we don't know. But if they do, then we're going to be ready for it. Alternatively, this could just change trend and push to the upside. So you have to be open to different things. But I like that idea. Okay, we've got this descending momentum, got that selling impetus, if you like. We've come into a level. This could be a little false push to the upside, and then we drop. So if we drop, then I will be looking out for that. The other one is the other pair of interest is another yen pair. That's dollar yen. Because we've broken out of this ascending channel here, close below, retesting it now. So we pushed up. We've actually closed up inside the channel, but this could still be, we could still see downside on this. You can see that movement down here, similar to Aussie yen in the fact that we could draw a CTL counter trend line, and we're just looking for price to break down. Does it mean it's going to break down? Absolutely not. But it's broken out of this bullish channel. This could be a little correction, and then it could make another move down. So couple of charts of interest there. And again, for end of day traders, very, very simple trade, really. You just place a sell stop underneath this bullish candle here. Okay, and if we break that low, then we could be coming back into the next structure level, which for me, looking at this, let me just get my rectangular tools. A nice bit of structure here, look. So something like this, a sell stop underneath that low, stop above the high. Now I know we've broken that high, but if we break this low now, then this is basically a little bit of a false break to the upside, so take no notice. Something like that would be a nice trade in my eyes. Of course, you've got to do your own analysis and make sure you're happy with that before you take any trades. Don't just take my word for it. But if we break yesterday's low, I can see us coming back into this level here, which was a previous area of support. So have a little look at those two, see what you think, see if you like them. And yeah, keep your eye on pound as well, because that's been selling off since that speech. There may be some opportunities on pound pairs today. But yeah, have a great day, guys, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.